Just got an alert from Amazon that my package arrived. Let's go see what I got. So these just came in the mail today. This is a set of LP9 knockoffs. I went with these because they're a whole lot cheaper than what you can get an LP9 for. This is $108 off Amazon. There's a few different versions of it, but I went with one of the highest reviews. Where your typical LP9 usually runs about $500-600. First impressions right out of the box, it's all metal construction. It's got a nice durable plastic cover over the lenses. There are 9 LEDs in the main pack, both the side shooters. I went with the yellow because it's going to knock down the dust in this area a little bit better, make it a little bit easier for me to see at night. From what I can tell, it's going to be a great light. Let's throw it on the Jeep. I'm going to do something a little different. Before I install the lights, I need to add these brackets with their included hardware. This will give me a nice flat surface to mount the lights to. This is one of the things I love about this ARB bumper, is just how modular it is. It has multiple mounting points for lights and antennas and pretty much anything else you can imagine, as well as it comes with the hardware that you need to install certain things like these lights. If you're in the market for a bumper, I highly suggest the ARB Classic Stubby. These are all the materials that I needed for this install. My only complaint about this bumper would have to be the fact that there's no place to put in the OEM fog lights, but this whole install will fix that, given that these lights come with the running lights. These lights have 3 wires. Your red wire is your main beam, yellow is your daytime running light, and of course black is the ground. For this project, I am using crimps to extend all the wires. I know that soldering is a better option, but for this application, I just wanted to do it the cheap and easy way for now, and then I'll go through and solder it later. So all you need to do is just extend the wires, and unfortunately I lost some footage because my camera got too hot. It was only 90 degrees out today. For the other 2 wires, the process is the exact same. After I had everything extended, I added electrical tape to help keep out moisture. And then I added wire loom over everything to help keep the wires from chafing, as well as to give it a cleaner finish. When I had that done, I started prepping wires for the next light. And now it's just rinse and repeat. I just extended the wires on the second light, wrapped them in tape, and then added them to the loom. Same as the first one. Now that I got all that done, I'm separating my wires so that I can keep everything nice and neat and figure out what needs to go where. So I'm going to be reusing some part of the original wiring harness for the fog lights on this. This is going to give me my ground and my power for the running lights. I wired everything so that the daytime running lights would work off the original fog light switch. And this was very easy. All I had to do was attach the yellow wires to the colored wires on the plug, and then I used the ground wire from this plug to ground out the lights. Now that they're all connected, it's time for some more tape to weatherproof. I ran the tape all the way from the bottom of the plug all the way to the end where it met the loom, and then I ran the loom back over the wire. And then for extra measure, I added a little bit more tape over the end just to keep the loom connected to the plug and to help keep out some more moisture. Now I'm adding loom to the red wires so I can safely run them through the engine bay without having to worry about them getting cut on something. To pull the wires through, I have this handy little grabber tool. All I did is I ran it just behind the airbox, down through the engine bay, grabbed my wires, and pulled them right back out where I needed them to be. Unfortunately, my camera got hot again, so I lost the footage where I ran the red wires to the original auxiliary switch. Then I just plug in the fog light plug and test out my lights.
Alright, lights are installed and they look pretty good. Let's wait for it to get dark and we'll see what they look like at night.
Starting with the lights off, here is the daytime running light with the headlights, and then headlights with the main LED beams. And here's a view from about 100 feet away. Daytime running lights, headlights, and then of course the main LEDs. And then just for fun, I got a little bit of trail footage too, just to see how well these things lit up the trail. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. Until next time, I'll see you on the trail.